Ja, 19 Uhr und 8 Minuten. Ich begrüße Sie, begrüße euch wie immer sehr herzlich zur Spieltagspressekonferenz. Heute am 39. Spieltag in der Deutschen Eishockeyliga. Zum 64. Mal standen sich München und Iserlohn in der DEL gegenüber. Die Red Bulls gewinnen das heutige Duell im ausverkauften SAP-Garden gegen die Roosters mit 6:0. Es war der insgesamt 42. Sieg gegen Iserlohn von den vergangenen 16 Partien. Im Übrigen zwischen beiden Clubs der 14. Sieg für München. Ich darf beide Trainer herzlich begrüßen. Das ist zu meiner Linken Stefan Niemann, Trainer Iserlohn Roosters, und zu meiner Rechten wie immer natürlich der Trainer des EHC Red Bull München, Oliver David. Und wie üblich kommt der Gast als erstes bei uns zu Wort. So Stefan, a loss for your team today, so please sum up the game.
First of all, congrats to Oliver and his team. Obviously, this was not the result we were looking for. We've been playing good for a long time, I think, and I've been impressed over my team, how they've been pushing it every game. And in order to win, you need to come up to certain standards, and you also have to do basics very good. And we have been doing that, I think, in the past here. But today we didn't do that, and we didn't reach our potential tonight, and we just have to learn and do it better. Thank you.
Vielen Dank, Stefan Niemann. Oliver, after just 7 minutes, Munich was already leading 2-0 today. In the end, it was a 6-0 victory. Yeah, your thoughts on the game?
I thought the game from our side was very, very well executed. I thought everybody, all of our young guys, Schreiner got his first point in the DEL tonight. Krenning had two and a half breakaways. He got in good position to earn those breakaways, but didn't score. Klausi Heigl played excellently, very responsible 60-meter game. Ozzy was excellent, as he has been for quite some time now. Oswald, who am I forgetting? Moritz was playing the body against bigger, stronger men than he is. He's still a boy, but he didn't go away from anything, and he made plays. So all of our under-23 guys were not just in the game, coaches deciding if they get ice time or should we shorten the bench. They contributed the whole night, and they earned everything they got and made a big difference in the game, offensively and defensively. Defensively, a couple guys that are kind of tasked with defensive responsibility. In Abetshauser and Hetherington, got 3 and 2 points tonight, respectively. They were executing offensively as well, adding to it. And I think those first 2 goals, as were mentioned, they were really good shots, but they don't always go in. But that gets you going when you can start off on this kind of foot or in this direction. And I think the most impressive thing was that we were able to hold the level, and we didn't go away or go up on our heels. We stayed on our toes going forward in the third period. We played like we wanted to make a point tonight. And what Stefan was saying is exactly correct. We talk about the brilliant basics, the basics of hockey: stick on the ice, knees bent, finishing your check, stopping on pucks, stopping at the net, battling, winning the battles, one-on-one battles, those kinds of things that are all necessary. We had them all tonight. When we don't have half of them, we could be in the same situation or on the other side of the game tonight. So everybody was willing to put in the effort to do the basics well. And the execution was there tonight. So it was a very, very good night for our team. One other thing, we've been pushing for quite a while. We've had 3 games a week for 3 weeks, maybe 4, I can't remember. Guys like De Sousa have been playing through injury. He has a very real hand injury, and he's been fighting and fighting and fighting. We had a chance to rest him tonight. We look into the next weeks. Now that we don't have 3 games, we have some more days just to catch up with that one. But yeah, it's overall, we've risen to the challenge tonight was kind of a exclamation point in that regard. Thank you.
Oliver, vielen Dank. Ich darf noch anmerken, Oliver hat ja schon ein paar Spieler angemerkt. McKenna mit einem Hattrick. Heute der dritte Shutout von unserem Goalie Bibo. Es war auch der 6:0 Erfolg, der höchste Sieg in dieser Saison. Und jetzt darf ich das Wort an die Kolleginnen und Kollegen weitergeben. Gibt es Fragen? Ja, die erste Frage ist schon da. Ruben Stark, Abendzeitung.
Congrats, Coach. Are you expecting some more guys back next week?
I think Niederberger has joined full practice already this week. He will become available next week. I'm not sure which game, but as long as he doesn't get, because the other thing is we have a lot of sickness. So he actually was sick overnight, in the night last night. So bad timing, but hopefully he gets through it this week. But he's cleared to return to practice and eventually competition. I think the next guy is Reeder. He's been on the ice with us for several weeks. He has some more medical checks, but he's the next closest Stürmer. So that would be it. Those two guys maybe. De Sousa has to. Well, he can keep fighting through it because he's kind of a warrior. He's going to play till he dies probably, or he'll push himself till the end. But we have a chance to hopefully catch up with some rest days for him. So he's going to most likely stay out and continue and get the rest, and hopefully Reeder and Niederberger can join us in the week, as I said. So.
Da ist noch eine Frage vom Kollegen von Radio M94.5.
Coach, Bibo is currently one of the best keepers in the league and also obviously one of the fan favorites. Are there any arguments against him also when Niederberger will have his comeback next week?
Like arguments against him, how do you mean?
Arguments against him.
Like something to not like, or
no, playing.
Yeah, he
still
will
keep playing in the.
Yeah, he will
starting
continue.
six.
He will continue playing. If you remember, when Niederberger went out, he was on top. He turned his season around. I don't remember the exact amount of games, but when we got Bibo, Niederberger was in the net, and he pushed and he got us turned around in the beginning. Started winning games, then he got injured, and Bibo went in the net, and he's obviously, we know what he's done since then. But we have both of them. We also have Wolf, who stepped in and won us games, so the goalie depth is nothing to complain about at the moment in Munich. There's no complaints. How we manage them maybe is what you're asking. Does Bibo continue and we will see, because there's kind of a long-term idea, not just what we do before the break, what we do with the 8 games before the end of the season. We have to still manage them. There's a big workload that Bibo had in the absence of Niederberger, and Niederberger's returning from a very serious injury, so you don't just load him up. You have to manage it, so we will see.
Weitere Fragen? Noch eine Nachfrage, Ruben Stark, Abendzeitung.
One more players back probably mean that the time for now for Warnecke and Schreiner could end. Could you sum up the last weeks since they came here in their development?
Yeah, Moritz Warnecke, his time will probably end because he has school, to be honest, back in Salzburg in the academy. So he needs to return to do some homework and just get in the right direction. Schreiner is going to stay with us the rest of the season. He's done a good job. He will stay on, obviously, as an extra man, but we will keep him around, and maybe he goes to Kaufbeuren here sometimes. But we're very happy with both of them. Very happy with both of them. So we will manage them between us and Kaufbeuren in February and March, and hopefully we see Moritz again as long as he can get his grades in line.
Weitere Fragen gibt es keine. Dann darf ich noch anmerken, für beide Teams geht es am Freitagabend weiter. Iserlohn empfängt zu Hause Wolfsburg. Für die Münchner geht es im ausverkauften SAP-Garten. Der ist noch nicht ausverkauft. Diesmal gibt es noch Tickets gegen Dresden. Ich bedanke mich für die Aufmerksamkeit, wünsche den Gästen eine gute Heimfahrt. Good and safe home trip back to Iserlohn. Und ich sage danke, Servus und ciao.
Schönen Abend.